Good evening and welcome to Star Trek 47. I'm Craig Bowers. Space Marvel is off tonight. He's deathly ill. I think he stubbed his toe. Anyhow, what we're going to talk about tonight is a very strange and somewhat recent phenomenon called the Mandela Effect. It has nothing to do with that creamy hazelnut paste spread that you put on toast or crackers. It has to do with a man named Nelson Mandela who died sometime back in the 90s in prison in South Africa. Or did he? See, the thing is, a lot of people remember maybe hearing a report on the news about Nelson Mandela dying. And, in a lot of cases you're like, okay, well, that's too bad. But a lot of people then heard later on that he was just elected president. Well, how could that happen? He's dead. Well, we thought the same thing about John Goodman. Turns out he's not dead either. I personally thought, wow, they're running out of fat Blues Brothers. But I was wrong, or I heard a bad news report. Not sure which. Is the Nelson Mandela effect a real phenomenon, or is it just people remembering badly? I have a couple of examples I wanted to share with you tonight. These are kind of interesting in the way they range in variety, but I guess if you're thinking about it as a real phenomenon, it could be something along the lines of maybe a million things change. And then again, maybe you're only going to find out about 100 of them because somewhere in a field there's an extra square yard of grass. Or maybe in another pasture, some farmer only has 9 cows instead of 10. Maybe he just thinks one ran off. These things happen. But it could be the Mandela effect. It all starts back around, I think it was 2011 I heard, when CERN, the company over in Switzerland that has a magnetic super collider. Something that's apparently pretty awesome. Anyway, they smash these particles into each other and create some kind of alternate reality. That's the paraphrase short form. I have no idea what it does. Anyhow, apparently it makes lots of stuff different. Somehow or another, a lot of people remember the old timeline, whereas some people remember a new timeline altogether. Lots of different changes, such as maybe you remember Looney Tunes. Yeah, the cartoons, Bugs Bunny and Roger Rabbit, and the thing that spins and screams a lot, the hairy thing. I remember Looney Tunes with Toons. Now, a kid, I watched every Saturday morning cartoon for years. I didn't miss a single one. I watched it from the time they came on at 5 a.m. until they were done and putting sports or something on, and I was mad. So I know a logo when I see it. It's ingrained in my head. It's been in my head forever. If it had said Looney Tunes, Tunes, I'm pretty sure I'd remember that. But now, everywhere you see it, even in the old cartoons, it's Looney Tunes with a Tunes. That's got me flummoxed. I'd swear I know what I was looking at. I mean, I watch these cartoons over and over. How do you mess up that? How do you mess it up? You remember it too. The other one that's kind of odd is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. Every one of us used to sing along with Mr. Rogers when he would come home and put on those ugly sweaters. And what did he say? It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. No, he didn't. You can go back and watch those reruns. You can watch clips on YouTube. Anywhere you can find him singing, it's a beautiful day in this neighborhood. I don't remember ever singing this neighborhood. It was always the neighborhood. Why is it only nice in his neighborhood? Anyway, think about that. It's weird. Let's see. Some people recently remember the president on video referring to certain countries as shitholes. That couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, Haiti, it's a vacation paradise. I mean, who doesn't want to go to Haiti for their, expensive, lavish, tropical vacation destination? You want to. But anyway, can't find the video. Nobody can. Where is it? I don't know. We saw it. Where'd it go? It should be out there. Every other video is. Okay. maybe same thing happened like when, a lot of us remember France being nuked in World War II. I'm just kidding, I made that one up. Or did I? Let's move on to a couple of these other, a lot of people take it a little too far. Some people really get pretty wild with some of these Mandelas, which, like this one, for instance, somebody here remembers the Broncos winning a football game. I'm like, wow, yeah, that's outlandish. I mean, yeah, this one I liked a lot. Chelsea Manning. A lot of people believe that Chelsea Manning used to be a man. Come on, you've seen her? She's hot. Big nothing burger there. Oh, this one's great. A lot of people love this one here. It's Michael Jackson used to be African American. Really? I mean, that's a big as if, but if that's where you're at, maybe they just get confused with Janet Jackson or something. Yeah, this one I'm not sure I feel good about this one. I remember when I used to have a life. Can we edit that? Let's not use that clip. No. That's kind of the Mandela Effect in a nutshell. A Mandela shell. Nutella, that's what I meant. Sorry. The Nutella Effect has a lot of people confused. And I'm not convinced myself that it's not a real thing. I mean, certainly it's possible if you go back and you look at some of the history and some of the science behind this whole CERN experiment thing. Apparently smashing particles together at a really rapid rate can create wormholes and black holes and rabbit holes and things. So maybe it's real. I don't know how much stock I want to put in it. I think there's maybe some truth to the entire thing, but you're going to have to decide for yourself. Study the Mandela Effect. See what you think. Because we're coming at you live. That's my thing. Live! That's it for me. Going back to my desk, looking at some more secrets of the unknown.